Good Saturday morning, YouTube model community. You're right. If it's Saturday morning, it's time for What's on Pappy's Bench, home of West Georgia Rods and Customs. I got a lot to talk about and a short time to get there. Let's get rolling. Let's do shop cards this week. First shop card is my good buddy, Mr. Peter McDonald over at the Woody Word Shop, the lazy-eyed modeler himself. Great to see him coming back, starting to drop content on YouTube again. Model related, Pete does a great build. Not only that, he covers a lot of shows up into the Canadian province where he lives at. But Pete had not been posting anything on YouTube for a while due to some health reasons, but glad to see him back in good health and posting those beautiful builds that he likes to build. If y'all aren't subscribed to the Woody Workshop over there, the lazy-eyed modeler himself, get subscribed to him. Tell him Pappy sent you. Good to see you back, Pete. Chris over at C&D Scale Models, just seen his video this week drop. He's jumping in on the Unified Scale Auto Content Creators of YouTube. He got him a Roadrunner kit. I can't wait to see what he's going to do with it because he's always building awesome models. Get subscribed to Chris over at CD Scale Models. Tell him Pappy sent you also. Last but not least is my little buddy from over in Austria. Gary G over at Car Dreams and Styrene. He takes all kinds. Man, I tell you what, he's got a warped sense of building, but he builds a hell of a model. He's also a hell of a musician too. But he usually drops content on Saturday morning sometime. Drop him subscription at Car Dreams and Styrene. Old Gary G over there, and really appreciate the cards, guys. All right, let's talk about the Shelf Queen of the Week. I usually take one of my old builds and throw it up on the turntable and talk about it. And we're going to talk about this old MPC supercharger kit. This kit came to me from a friend of mine that was cleaning out his attic, and he said, Fred, I forgot how many he had. But he gifted me these and said, here, you can have them. I don't want them. I don't build, so I know you do. But let's just spin this around. This is what I call a 40-footer, and this is a 40-footer for me. I built this when I first got back into the, he gave me the kits, and I was sitting on them. I didn't have a lot of kits in my stash, so I just took this out and just did the best I could with what I had. I think I just took some old leftover spray paint and went crazy with it. I had an old Dirty Donnie Coronet Pro Street kit, and I took the frame out from under it and put it up under this car, and that was it. I did the best I could with what I had. Took the Hemi engine out of that Dirty Donnie kit, put it in there. That's what I called detailing back then. But it's this car has got. I didn't even strip this when he gave it to me. I think I just went over it with whatever. I don't even know what brand paint this is. It's probably a Tester's lacquer, if I remember correctly. But I tell you what, this car and Tammy Faye Baker's got a lot in common. They got a lot of coats of paint on them. So I'm gonna put that back there. But if many of you that follow my channel, I'm gonna leave that car parked right about there. Many of you that follow my channel, if you remember, I do a series each year. It's called Glue Bomb Restoration Series, and that's where I take one of my old glue bomb kits that I didn't do so good on it back when I first started, and I strip it down. Strip it down to the bare styrene and repaint it and redo it with the techniques that I do now, as far as any of the cars or Pro Street, hot rods, Pro Street, street rods, or whatever however I do it. If many of you know that if I build a hot rod out of West Georgia Rods and Custom, it goes out with some kind of a big block motor, whether it's a big block Ford, big block Chevy, or a big block Mopar, like where it's got a Hemi. So I'm going to take this, and this is a very good candidate for that Glue Bomb Restoration Series. So I'll be dropping some content sometime either this year. I probably won't do it this year, but maybe next year. This will be the candidate for the Glue Bomb Restoration Series, so be watching for that coming down here pretty soon. Anyhow, we're going to leave that car parked right there, and we're going to get talking about group builds. First group build on the block is the Cancer Awareness Group Build, hosted by Bob Busking. That started October the 1st and is running through October the 30th. If y'all want to join in on any of these, drop the host just go to their channel. What I'll do, whoever's hosting it, I'll leave their channel contact in the description below, and you can go through and listen to whatever the rules and anything pertaining to that group build is. But Bob is hosting the Cancer Awareness Group Build. Second on the list is the Halloween Group Build, hosted by Russell Model Cars. That runs September the 22nd through November the 6th. The Hot Wheels Group Build, which is hosted by Rick Wyckoff over at Rusty Rotor. That started September the 27th and runs through December the 27th. And the second annual Unified Scale Auto Content Creators of YouTube, hosted by my good buddy Mark Batson, Mr. Hobby Dude 007, and my other good buddy Lucas C. That started September the 15th and is running through January the 15th of 2023. So if y'all are interested in jumping into any of these group builds, I'll leave links to the host's channel below. That way, if you need to get in contact with them, you can. I really appreciate the response to the video I dropped yesterday about thoughts and prayers for some of the YouTube content creators of the model community. I tell you, it's just heartwarming to see how much love and thoughtfulness there is out there in this community. Y'all are great. Monty Davis is one of them, the County Model Shop. He reached out to me yesterday and asked for thoughts and prayers, and if I would drop a video about that yesterday. And like I said in the video yesterday, when it rains, it pours. My buddy Brian Burwell from Saturday Night Hangout with Got Fuels Model Garage, he reached out to me as well. Said that his stepson up in Illinois is not doing well. They left out late last night, and talked with him today, and they were still driving up there. Just got off the phone with Josh at Extremes Models. He said that they've made it up there and they're just kind of assessing the situation at the hospital. But let's keep our thoughts and prayers for Monty and for Brian. I spoke with Monty today. He's going to be in the hospital, I know, at least until Tuesday. And but if y'all want to drop Monty just drop him a text or an email or something. If you've got just feel free. But please keep your thoughts and prayers just going on for those guys as well. Also, let's keep our buddy at the Hobby Barn, Terry Thacker. Let's keep him in your thoughts and prayers. He's awaiting a lung transplant soon, I hope. He went MIA for a few days and left us kind of worried, but we text him and we make sure we check in on him daily now, most of us. So, but let's also keep our good friend Big Z, Mr. Zeno Blevins, over at Z Top's Garage in his thoughts and prayers too. I know he's having a tough time with the liver disease that he's battling, but let's keep all those guys, Monty Davis, Brian Burwell, Mr. Terry Thacker, and Big Z, Zeno Blevins, in your thoughts and prayers this weekend. Tomorrow, which is October the 15th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, get over to Wisdom Designs. Josh over there is having another Meet the Modeler. This week's guest is going to be Don Pickett at Don's Garage. That's right, the fat man from Alabama. Get by there, drop him, you jump in the chat, ask questions pertaining to his builds and some of his tips and techniques. Don's a walking encyclopedia of painting and things like that. So drop by Wisdom's Designs at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow and see what's going on with that. And let's talk about some shows, man. We got the Super Bowl of model cars coming up here in 3 weeks, in November the 5th. the Acme Southern Nats, which is hosted by my local club here, the Atlanta Car Modelers Enthusiasts. Matter of fact, let me stick their flyer up right here. Let's see if I can do this and not. That's their flyer for the 2022 Southern Nationals. The show, if you need any information, drop me a direct message below. I'll try to give you as much intel on it as I can. This year's theme is going to be Redwood. Redwood, it's hard to explain. It's just a popular slang of a description of a vehicle. So look that up. The sub-theme this year is going to be, where were you in 62? So if you got anything that was built in 1962, drop that in there if you're coming to the show. And the web theme is going to be vintage NASCAR, which I'm going to be jumping into as well. I've got 3 vintage NASCARs I'm going to be bringing to this year's show and placing in that web theme. So, but looking forward to seeing everybody come out to the Smyrna Community Center on November the 5th at 10 a.m. That's when all the fun and activity starts at the 2022 Southern Nationals. Looking forward to seeing everyone at it. That pretty much is it this week. Like I said, I got a lot to talk about in a short time to get there, but I do want to thank all my subs, new and old. If you like what you see, hit that like button, hit the notification button for more updates from my channel. If you're new to my channel and you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. And I tell you what, I'll try to do my best with what, if you like, I do different series each, just different things. Just like what I was talking about a while ago about the glue bomb restoration. So I'll do that as far as a series that you can watch and kind of learn some things from. May not be right, but you know what? Hey, it looks good on my shelf and I like what I do. But anyhow, guys, have a great rest of your weekend. And remember, if you can dream it, build it. God bless y'all. Pappy out of here.